Britney Spears is nothing short of an icon in the music industry. Beginning her career with Disney, Spears soon built a solid career as a pop star that made her of the most beloved people in the world during the 90s and early 2000s. All of her songs became huge hits, and her empire is still going strong, even beyond music. In spite of her famous breakdown and other complications, Britney managed to rise from the ashes like a true phoenix, and at 37 years old, she's accumulated a net worth of $215 million. But how does Britney like to spend her money? Let's take a look at 10 ridiculously expensive things the star has bought throughout the years. Number 10. Christmas lights. Okay, this sounds a little bit strange. But celebrities are known for spending a lot of money on some dubious things, sometimes. And as you make your way down through this list, you'll realize why such a weird expense was even needed in the first place. Whether you think it's crazy or not, the truth is that our favorite pop star reportedly spent over $3,000 on Christmas lights alone in 2012. Kind of weird, but we've seen worse. Number 9. Grooming and relaxing. Being a busy woman is bound to leave you tired and wishing you could just stop the world for a few days. And if you're as busy as Britney Spears, being a mother, artist, and businesswoman, the tiredness just keeps accumulating. So, how does someone with the means that she has find ways to relax? For Britney, it's all about soothing massages, getting her nails done, and overall taking some much-needed me time by taking care of herself. While most of us also enjoy doing these things, very few actually have the buying power to spend somewhere around $2,500, like homegirl Britney can. There's no doubt she deserves it though. Number 8. Traveling the world. Celebrities, in general, are known to spend large sums of money on lavish vacations to exotic and expensive destinations. And we're not just referring to the traveling that touring and being on the road involves. Britney very much enjoys spending her free time either alone or with family in very nice places. For instance, in the past year alone, the pop star has spent a total amount of $70,000 on travel, including private transportation from A to B and, of course, luxurious hotels that can cost thousands of dollars per night. Number 7. Household supplies. Spears takes a lot of pride in her real estate holdings and investments. The singer has property everywhere from California to Louisiana, which means she has to split her attention and money between her several homes. This includes, of course, household supplies, something Britney loves to spend her money on. Reportedly, the starlet has been to Target over 8 dozen times in 2018 alone and spends around $66,000 in a year on supplies from Target, Home Depot, Walmart, Bed, Bath & Beyond, 7-Eleven and Amazon. Number 6. Makeup and hair. Celebrities are under extreme pressure to look their best at all times. We can only imagine how stressful and annoying it gets, especially when you just want to run to Walmart to buy milk in sweatpants, without feeling the need to put on heels, a full face of makeup, and a designer gown. But still, these are still expenses people need to incur in, particularly those who live in the spotlight. Being the diva she is, Britney makes sure a good amount of her dollars go into makeup and hair, and these expenses often total $20,000 a year. Number 5. Pet care. Most of us could only wish to live as well as celebrity pets do. If you think we're exaggerating, you're wrong. Being adopted or bought by someone who is filthy rich probably constitutes the best possible fate for animals, particularly dogs and cats. Britney Spears loves her 4-legged family, which comes in the form of 5 adorable dogs. In fact, she loves them so much, she doesn't seem to have a problem with dropping $25,000 a month on pet care, which includes everything from grooming to pet sitting. Number 4. Family support. When someone in your close family makes it in life, it's reasonable to expect they'll take as good care of you as you would if the positions were reversed. Celebrities, in general, do tend to make sure their many millions are distributed amongst their family and friends, in whatever shape or form they choose. Britney, of course, is no exception to this. The pop star can spend up to $38,000 or more a year on family support, which includes purchasing plane tickets for them and a very nice weekly allowance for Mama Spears, $500, to be more precise. Number 3. Wardrobe. Once again hitting the topic of having to look your absolute best at every hour of the day when you're constantly in the public eye, we tackle the issue of clothes. And if you're a touring artist like Britney, this sometimes even includes all the amazing and over-the-top costumes that she sports on stage. Living large means buying large, and the wardrobe is definitely a variable in this equation. Whether we're talking designer shoes and bags or your everyday mom sneakers, Spears spends around $49,000 a year in clothes. Hey, we would too, if we could. Number 2. Staff and assistants. Sometimes we have to wonder how celebrities are able to do it all. Take Britney, for instance. She's a loving mother, a TV personality, a touring artist, a businesswoman, and overall boss lady. How does she manage to juggle all of this and still remain sane when most of us struggle to balance even 3 of those things? Well, the answer is her staff. Wealthy people have the means and opportunity to pay people to help them with several different walks of life, both career and personal life-wise. Spears reportedly spends around $57,500 in order to have such an amazing team around her to help out with all of these things. Number 1. California mansion. Obviously, we had to come back to real estate. We've already mentioned that Britney takes a lot of pride in her several homes, both when it comes to decorating them, and keeping them looking jazzy. But first, she actually had to buy them. And the one we want to mention to top this list is her stunning California mansion. It has everything you'd expect a $7.4 million mansion to be, complete with endless room for the kids to play, a stunning outdoor area, and many other perks. If you have a net worth of over $200 million, you'd be silly to not invest in some property, especially when you're a mother to 2 kids.